Have you ever fallen for someone that seemed absolutely perfect at first, only to feel like you're losing yourself later? If that sounds familiar, you may have been caught up with a narcissist. The intoxicating love bombing, the heartbreaking devaluation, and the inevitable discard. Maybe you've wondered, was it love? By the end of this video, you will know the answer and how to heal. Love bombing is the first stage. This is the stage where you are going to feel like you've met your soulmate. They shower you with affection, attention, and do all these grand gestures. It feels so intense, magical, and a little bit overwhelming. They learn to mirror your desires, values, and even your personality, making you feel deeply connected to this person. It's very strategic because they're building trust and dependency. I used to date an individual like this, and we would be texting late at night, and he would text me something along the lines of, "Oh, I've never met someone like you. You are just so perfect and amazing." They make comments like that, and then you feel like you've hit the jackpot of all relationships. But here's the catch. They've said this to so many others before you. However, it feels euphoric and addictive. It's like being high on dopamine because of all the attention and the validation. You might ignore the red flags just because they seem so perfect. All right, buckle up for the next part. The next part is the devaluation stage. After the highs come the slow descents. The compliments turn into subtle criticisms. They might pull back on the amount of affection they give you and or start pointing out your flaws, things that were typically praised before. It is extremely hurtful and confusing at this point. This stage is meant to destabilize you, making you question your own reality. You may not be catching yourself doing this, but eventually, subconsciously, you're gonna start looking and trying harder for their approval. Maybe they used to call you every single morning, and now they barely respond to your texts. Or they make a comment of like, "Why are you so sensitive?" And then suddenly you're questioning yourself. This makes you feel like you've done something yourself, or you've done something to offend them or hurt them. They make it seem like you have to change to win back their love or affection. It's honestly a roller coaster of highs and lows. Does this sound familiar to you guys? Let me know in the comments if you've ever felt this type of shift, and if you've ever questioned if it was you or if it was them. In healthy relationships, you will never be too much or have to work for somebody's love. All right, so now let's talk about the next part. The next part is often called the discard. This is when the narcissist decides that they no longer need you or that they want a different source of supply. This often means that you no longer serve their needs. So either you're starting to catch on to them or you're starting to put boundaries down for yourself. They may ghost you, find someone new, or provoke you into ending things yourself. The discard often feels really sudden and really cruel, leaving you really shocked and heartbroken. You're questioning yourself and like what you did. You're left replaying all these scenarios in your head every moment, wondering, how did this happen? How did I go from being their everything to absolutely nothing? It is honestly very devastating. After a discard or significant conflict, the narcissist may re-engage with you through love bombing. This can look like apologizing, promising to change, or being overly charming again to pull you back in. Narcissists thrive on control and emotional supply. Your attention and validation means a lot to them. Restarting the cycle is their way of keeping you in their orbit. Like you've been abandoned, betrayed, and that you're somewhat addicted to this relationship. And then you're desperate to go back. Well, let me reassure you here. You are not alone, and this was not your fault. Narcissists don't discard people because they're unworthy. They discard people because their love was never genuine. The aftermath of loving a narcissist or being in a narcissistic relationship is often filled with a lot of self-doubt and pain, but it's also the beginning of a powerful journey of healing and growth. Healing involves understanding their patterns, setting boundaries, and rediscovering yourself. However, I've been there. I've felt this type of pain that you're feeling. I promise you, you can rebuild stronger than ever. It's really not about them. It's about you finding your power and what works for you. I encourage you to take a few moments and write down on a piece of paper or even in your notes app one thing that you love about yourself. You can also share it in the comments below so that we can celebrate your journey together. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments because your story could inspire and help heal somebody else. Remember, falling in love with a narcissist does not reflect who you are, and it is not a reflection of your flaws. It's a testament to your ability to deeply love others. Now it's time to turn that love inwards. It is more than okay to heal, love yourself, and find things that make you happy in the meantime. Keep a lookout for the next upcoming videos about narcissism and join the playlist so that you can better understand these type of individuals and how to stay away from them, how to heal, and everything else. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.